G'day everybody, welcome back to our playthrough of Dinkum. Hope you guys are doing well. Once again, it is a bright and sunny day, 22nd of spring right now, so only a few more days to go to enjoy the spring. And since it is a sunny day again, I'm going to try and go back out to the newly completed Jackaroo, and we're going to see if we can take a few more nicer pictures of the heritage site. So that's the plan for the day, but also a few other things that I mentioned the other day. We haven't really played around with brewing coffee, and also I'd be interested in actually checking out the reef reeds, I think they're called. So yeah, a couple of things that are new to us that we're going to check out today. And in between all of that, I think maybe we will spend a little bit more time trying to fetch some more keys for our next adventure back into the Undergrove. So that is the plan. But of course, there is all of the work that we need to do here at the farm. And speaking of work, there's probably a few things that we need to do. Oh, look at it go! Nice. There's probably a few things we need to do with tasks for the townies, because I think we've picked up a few. We probably are running out of time for some of them, so we'll look into that. And not to mention, if we do bump into Ted sometime today, then that might derail a lot of our plans anyway, so we'll see how we go. Anyway, let's start with dealing with the animals here. It's 8 o'clock, so we should be able to feed them right away. Do want the poo, and let's give you that. Is a Wombat poo ready yet? There we go. Nice. So just gonna drop everything into the fertilizer makers. Good. All right. Now, next up is maybe feeding the doggos. Let's give you one, and where is Ein? I wish you could use the whistle to actually call the dogs to you. That would be really nice if that was the case. But unfortunately, it only really seems to call on the moose. Grab all of that. We can probably use some of these meats to fuel our crab pots. That's fine as well. Got quite a few hunks of meat. Okay, so where is Ein? That is the question. Ah, there he is, just in the middle of the farm. There you go, boy. Alright, now that that's over, let's drop that in there, and I just want to deal with the produce. Woods and milk from Juliet. Very nice. Now, for the crops, gonna have to take a look at what's ready, but we may as well grab our seeds just in case. And if it so happens that there's nothing to do, then there's nothing to do, and we can just start the day pretty quickly. And today, yeah, I think it could be one of those days. Actually, I take that back. We've got onions ready over here. That's fine. Only one row of onions. Yeah, the timing of our farm is all over the place this season. Alright. And we got plenty of fertilizer for the next season as well, so I'm really happy about that. Hopefully we'll be able to sort of arrange things quite nicely so that things grow very fast. Although, considering where we are with our crops. I feel like we probably don't need things to grow so quickly all the time, because we always seem to be preoccupied with trying to look after the farm, and we spend quite a lot of time doing that. I suppose it's not a bad thing though. Okay, so this hive I'm just going to drop off in front of John's, and yeah, we'll sell it off to him when we get the chance. Anything else that we need to drop off at his place? Yes, the yabby, maybe the wooden flower bed can go as well. Although I could potentially use the wooden flower bed at the holiday home, because we've got a few set up in the area already, so maybe a few more won't hurt. Yeah, okay. Yabby and... forgotten, but we've got our sunnies here. Let's just wear our sunnies. Now, let's put all of the stuff away as much as we can. Goods. Let's drop things off. And keys can go back here. And now we just sort of need to decide what to do next. The stone wand I do want to leave at John's actually, so I'll quickly go there and do that. I think we better check on our tasks. So we've got the alpha Jackaroo that John needs us to look after. The shipping request is also due today as well. So yeah, we've got these two things to complete. And I think after that, just sort of looking at the last thing here, so crafting request from Sally. We can afford to wait one more day on that one. I don't know, we might get the chance to craft stuff anyway. We'll see how we go. But yeah, we should focus on getting rid of the alpha Jackaroo first. So what I might do is actually just grab ourselves a meat pie, and that should fuel us a little bit more to try and take out the alpha Jackaroo a little bit faster. We'll drop these in. And there's all the grass, which we'll have to try and fetch. I didn't really keep any of the grass from some of the previous days where we were sort of doing a lot of that infrastructure work. I could have kept it, but that's alright. Hindsight, always 2020. Let's take a look at where the alpha roo is. Alright. Shouldn't be too difficult to get to. And then once we're done with the roo, I think we'll get rid of all of the grass in certain areas and hope that we can get 28 grass seeds from it. And in terms of taking a picture of Blue-roo, I sort of want to get like the perfect like time for it, sort of twilight-ish. Yeah, we'll see if we can get there. Plenty of bottle brush to harvest, which is quite nice. Alright, let's do this. Alright, there we go. Let's just see if we can grab a whole bunch of grass from this area. Is it just me, or does the grass just grow like crazy during the spring? It just seems to be like grass overload around here. There we go. I think we just need 28 if I'm not mistaken. Let's grab all of that. I think we're done. So let's head back. Actually, we should gather some of this bottle brush while we can. Okay, and from here, the next activity is going to be doing our brewing. Getting a little bit distracted here with stuff. Nice. Okay, cool. Let's get back to it. More bottle brush over there. It's actually a good time for us to perhaps go back to all of the bottle brush and actually try to replant them again, just for the restoration. But that's okay. Can do it another day. Probably not today. As I said, we'll focus on brewing and seeing what coffee is all about, and hopefully be able to brew some nice coffee. It's about time. It's only 3 years in-game too late. We've apparently been living here in Wuyan for that long, according to the game. So, alright. Let's go see John. Actually, sorry, before we see the people about the tasks that they wanted us to do, I'm just going to put stuff away first, and I actually just want to play around with the coffee firstly, because I just don't know what's involved. If there are a few steps, then obviously getting those started would be really, really good. So, yeah, like, do we... Okay, yep. As I suspected, we sort of need to roast the coffee. Okay, nice. So they don't take very long at all to roast, which is really, really good to know. And I assume from here we can just brew the coffee in the billy cans. Let's try it. So I don't know how much we need, but okay, it's just one bag of coffee. Oh, that's good. That's good. I thought it might take like heaps and heaps of it, but apparently not. So yeah, we're gonna get like real hipster up in this place. You know, roasting our own coffee, brewing our own, grinding our own coffee beans, making the best cups of coffee around. Well, I mean, we're making the only cups of coffee around, but yeah, I feel like I'm not dressed for this. I need the beard or the mustache. I think we'll be right at home. So the brewing obviously is the process that takes the longest. So, right. Well, now that I know what is involved, I'll probably just drop our coffee back, and yeah, we'll come back and check on the brewing occasionally, and we'll see if we can get a cup of coffee and then try it and see what happens. I don't know what buffs it might give us, but anyway. So the shipping request is from Melvin, so we'll need to go see him as well. Oh, g'day. How's it going, mate? I completed your request. Thank you for taking care of the alpha Jackaroo. Those alpha creatures are really dangerous and can cause a lot of havoc. Here, take 18,000 as promised. Thanks for keeping Wuyan safe for everyone, Blue. Nice. Okay, no worries, mate. Now, let's go see Melvin. Does he have anything interesting for sale? I don't think we've seen the rattan coffee table before. We could buy one, and this might then unlock in his list of craftables. What is this? The Regal rug? Probably not. All right. Yep. Just want to chat, mate. Oh, what do you want to chat about? I completed your request. Wow, you really got the shipment ready for me? I sure did. There you go. Grass seeds. Thanks a lot, Blue. You really saved me. I didn't think I'd get that shipment filled. Here's your 4,000 dink. Brilliant. Bit of pocket money. Let's keep that. And yeah, I mean, we've got a couple of things sort of clogging up the inventory. I would like to resolve that. Let's check the board. So we've got a scrub turkey capture reward. I'm probably not too interested in that. Just checking the calendar to see if there aren't any other birthdays around. Doesn't look like it. And we just need to sort of find out what's going on in the next season. This thing says Wuyan Day, so I'm not entirely sure what that means exactly. Yeah, I mean, there are several episodes before we get to Wuyan Day, so I'd be interested for you guys to let me know what this means exactly and whether or not I need to prepare for it. But yeah, anyway. Good times. Let's just get rid of that. And we'll come back to our brewing here. Okay, doesn't look like it's ready just yet. I still haven't used the food display maker just yet, so I should actually give that a go. While we've got the time, I'm gonna do a few things here. I'm just gonna grab our diver's helmet from John's place, and that way we're sort of ready for diving activities. I also just want to quickly teleport closer to the holiday home. Just gonna drop off a couple of things there. But I do need to rush out to Bluraroo very soon, because otherwise we'll miss the best opportunity for the best lighting. So yeah, we'll try and quickly do this. Alright, and let's drop that right there. And yes, the coffee table. So the coffee table I'll just drop in the house somewhere. I mean, I'll just put it in the corner for now. Okay, cool. So let's head back. I was thinking of stealing the egg, but that's alright. I wouldn't be able to then use the leaf glider. Yeah, and I'm not really interested that much. I'm sort of more interested in trying to get ourselves back a little bit faster. Okay, now I could teleport there, but we don't have our camera with us, so I just want to grab the camera first. Speaking of taking pictures, I actually haven't dropped off any of our good pictures to Theo's, so I do need to do that. I'm not sure if we'll be able to do it today though. I can't remember what time Theo finishes up, but I wonder if he even needs to be there for us to drop off some pictures. We could potentially just interact with the what do you call it? With the picture frames themselves, and actually just get it done ourselves. I'm looking for our camera. There we go. Alright. We'll take the heli and we'll fly out over there and we'll try and get this done. Yeah, it's a little bit weird, isn't it? Because Bluraroo almost shows up as this sort of white, like, elevated area. I don't know if that's correct. I don't know. I don't really understand topography as a science very much, so it could be right. It almost, on the map, looks like it's, you know, snowing or something when it isn't. Okay, so we are at the site. I probably should get rid of the heli from here because that's probably going to detract a little bit. I'm not sure if I'm a fan of all of these animals being here. And, yeah, I wonder if I can, like, shoo animals. I don't really want to kill these guys. Well, I mean, the frilly I don't mind, but the doggo... Come on, doggo, you need to get off of there. Come on. Go. This is where I feel like having the pan would be nice, because I could literally just like give him a whack and maybe he'll run off. Anyway. Oh, and we've got another frilly here as well. Anyway, just gonna see if I can take a nice picture like so. We do have that doggo sort of hanging out up there. Maybe, just maybe, and I'm sorry guys, but I have to, oh, actually he's moved. I was gonna just maybe do a little bit of damage to him and maybe that might make him run off, but... So we've got Blue in the burning sun. Ah, oh, there he is. Ah yes, he's disappeared now. There we go. Alright, so I don't think that's a bad picture. Yeah, look at that. I mean, I really like the colors in this one, to be honest, but I'm gonna try my best to get even better pictures. Be nice if we could, like, eat something that will recover our HP a little bit. But anyway. Gonna need to get rid of you. Ooh, can we maybe attract the doggo to come down if we give him some meat like that? Will he try to eat it? Or does he just have, like, no way to come down? Maybe that's the problem. There you go, mate. Go. Come on. Come down. Come down. Okay. This does not feel good, guys. Okay, I'm surprised that he's not, like, even more upset at us. But let's try and push him down. I'm just concerned about the sun going down already. Yeah, maybe I just need to wait until we just get the perfect shot here without the Diggo being there. I mean, we've got all sorts of other critters showing up now. Alright, how do we go? I mean, look at that. I don't know, guys. I think this is looking quite nice. It is a little bit dark on this side though, isn't it? But, I mean, what are you gonna do? Oh, look at that. I mean, it looks so much better from here, doesn't it? Like, I'm thinking maybe we're gonna need to just, like, elevate ourselves even more to get the right angle. So, yeah, I'm gonna be coming back, guys. I mean, the photos that we've taken so far looks quite nice, but I think we can do better. Yeah, so maybe from this angle, or maybe even higher. But let's do something like that to begin with, and yeah, we'll see how we go. I feel also part of the issue here is that the camera doesn't really have a lot of depth of field, so you know, we can't really capture a lot of things further away, including perhaps maybe the shape of the sun. So yeah, bit of a shame, but anyway. I wonder if it might look even better on this side. I mean, we've got the moon coming up. We could take a picture of Blue with the moon if we wanted to. But I don't know. I kind of like the idea of having it sort of shown with the sunset. I think we may have accidentally gotten rid of the spinifex there, so let's just fix that up. Sorry guys, hopefully you can't hear a slight humming or anything like that in the background there. There's someone's decided that now is the perfect time to do their mowing. So I'm getting quite a lot of background noise. Hopefully it doesn't come out in the recording too much. But anyway, good times. I think now we should go back and do a couple of things here. One is I want to check out what happens when we drink some coffee. And we can always drop some more of our coffee beans into the billy cans just to brew some more. And at the same time, we're gonna don our diver's helmet and we're going to see if we can find some more keys. But anyway, yeah, here we go. Look at that. Beautiful batches of coffee. Let's have a sip here. Ooh, okay, yep. I mean, gives us more stamina, that makes sense. Speed buff. Are we moving faster? Is that a thing? It feels like we are. Does it also speed our hang gliding? I think it does. Oh, that is cool. Does it give us anything else? Oh, stamina regen? Oh my god. Alright. We know that this is going to be so powerful in the deep mines, guys. Because if we can regen our stamina past 12 o'clock, oh man. We're going to be able to just spend so much time in the deep mines. I'm just trying to think of what we can eat here to regain some of our health. Maybe we'll have a couple of apple jams or something. Alright. And I'm not entirely sure, but did that actually take up one slot for our food? What is this? Is this our stomach? One stomach slot? I'm not sure, guys. It feels like it didn't need anything. But anyway, it is time to metal detect in the rivers and to see if we can get all the goodies. Our shovel is running low though. I think we should still be okay for the rest of the day. I just don't want to use our... I don't want to use our... Oh wow, there we go. River reed seeds. Can I actually get the river reeds themselves though? Or do I have to grow these above water? Maybe I have to grow them above water, guys. I was hoping to try brewing the river reeds. Or I wonder if the river reed seeds themselves are something that you can brew with. Good question. Speaking of brewing, I think I've forgotten to put some more coffee in the brewers themselves, so let's just quickly head back. Yep. Well, just as well, because I just wanted to try these. Okay, yeah, it doesn't look like we can insert these. So, yeah, we're gonna have to play around with the river reed seeds. I don't know how many river reeds are going to be required for one brew slash soup. I'm guessing quite a lot because the river reeds are quite plentiful. So we might need to get a river reed farm going somewhere, potentially. But anyway, let's just start with that much, because I don't want to spend all day here looking at gathering river reeds only. Let's drop that back in, and yeah, let's look for these keys. As soon as I get a key, I'm gonna try and put the key in the tool belt slot. So one thing that I'm a little bit concerned about, I mean, well, I don't know if you can call it a concern, but just from the sort of game's mechanics, from that perspective, if we do have like coffee, is there really going to be a need for Waddle Brews anymore? That's a really good question, because the Waddle Brews, I mean, they don't give us regen, right? But they do regenerate a lot of stamina in the one go. I don't know how much stamina we can get in the one go using coffee, but then it gives us stamina regen anyway, right? So, like, are we going to see a situation where people just don't bother making Waddle Brews anymore? Because if that's the case, then, you know, that's kind of sad, because, you know, we've got a lot of wattle bushes growing everywhere, and it'd be a bit of a shame to see that go to waste. Thunder sacks. Don't need thunder sacks. Let's have some raw wheat. Should keep us going for a little bit more. let there be a key in here. Damn it. Okay, old toys. I can live without old toys, I think. Oh, nice amber chunk here. I'll just deliver this right there. I'll come back to it. I'm kind of lucky, actually. I'm not seeing any crocs today, so usually this is like Croc Central right here. I don't suppose we can take down the lily... Oh, okay, lily pads, yes. I guess we can. Not getting a lot of activity around here. Not entirely sure why. Maybe it's not considered to be a river area. Maybe I should just keep going this way. You know, I have to say that we haven't exactly been very lucky with the dredging, though. We did get like 1 or 2 keys, I think from the crab pots and perhaps maybe from digging for treasures earlier on, but not in the rivers. So not the greatest of days for finding keys. I wonder if this is the sort of time that I should be using stamina regen. Let's have another coffee here. And no, it does take a slot, actually, I've just realized. Yeah, okay, we're able to move a little bit faster, which is nice. Just as well, because the movement speed in the water can be a little bit of a problem. I suppose I should be, you know, using the boogie board while we're down here as well, but that'd involve switching between the boogie board and the metal detector very, very often. Not sure if I really want to do that. Okay, I'm not sure if I'm seeing any keys or anything like that down there. Anything that we can get rid of? I think the sliding handles are not as worthwhile. Since we passed the home before, I feel like we could have put a few things away, freed up some space. It's alright. My goodness. Alright. This is not going well, guys. I'm sort of hoping for, you know, at least one key before I end the episode. There we go, we've got an old key here, so I'm gonna have to get rid of something, and that something is going to be, I think maybe the ear hats. Probably don't need the ear hats. There we go, old keys, nice. We just got one. Should we continue? Alright, I think that was the last one, guys. Unfortunately, we haven't really been very successful with our dredging today, so we might actually have to come back to some more dredging maybe in the next episode or in a couple more, and see if we can get more keys that way. But yeah, I mean, it'd probably help if we didn't really have our inventory clogged up with so much other stuff, but yeah, totally forgot to put things away. We're also going to have to start the next episode by visiting the workshop to try and put stuff away before we can even do the farming. Not to mention our bike is all the way, or actually not the bike, the heli is all the way back at the workshop as well, so we're going to need to fetch that. But yeah, I think from here, I'm going to be calling it an episode. We did sort of explore all the things that we said that we wanted to explore for the day, so I'm sort of happy about that. I just wished that we found a few more keys rather than all this junk that we, at the moment, don't really have a lot of use for. Well, except for maybe the tin sheets, but maybe shiny discs are also okay, to be honest, but just looking at whether or not I can drop anything else off here. Maybe the hunks of meat we can drop here as well. There we go. A few more poos, which I like. But that's it, guys. Hope you enjoyed this episode. Again, I think maybe in the next episode we'll do more dredging, so that we can then consider when to go into the deep mines again. If it is a sunny day once more tomorrow, then I might actually spend a bit more time at Blue trying to get the perfect shot. This time around was good, but Yeah, that doggo being on top. I'm guessing he just like spawned right on top of it. But he was a bit of a problem, wasn't he? So hopefully that doesn't happen to us again next time. But yeah, I highly doubt that we'll be able to control that very much. But yeah, we'll see how we go. Alright guys, as usual, leave a like, a dislike, or a comment or two down below. Stay true, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.